Welcome back, everyone. Ah, man. Okay, well, I was wondering how I was going to start off this next video, and I was thinking about it and couldn't really come up with a good intro until today. Yeah, I think I found a good place to start. So I went down to the bamboo forest and was going to pick up some more pieces, and well, that old saying, if it looks dangerous, it probably is. Yeah. I tell you what, look, I told you before, I am no expert, so I'm not one to really give advice, but I think I need to give some advice on this one, because that was actually kind of scary. Luckily, I'm okay. But so here's the scenario. I am out here alone. Like, really, I can get back to civilization. Pretty. I mean, it's not that far away, but when I'm out here, I mean, there's nobody. And luckily, I did have my cell phone on me, so I had signal, and I was carrying my knife, which has a couple of first aid things on it. So, uh, long story short, I was in the woods. I was I was down at the bamboo area, and I was going to cross a creek. It's just a dried creek. It's just like a ditch, and there was a log coming across. And I was like, I don't really want to, climb down through the bed and then back up the other side of the hill. So I'm just going to walk across this log, and I'll just grab the tree on the other side. So it's a step or a couple steps. So, back on mind, like I said, if it looks dangerous, it probably is. And don't try it, especially when you're out by yourself. Okay, well, I'll say it again. It just rained. It rained yesterday. So, I, here's my plug for rainy day weather every single episode. But it rained yesterday, and everything's wet. I said, it'll be all right. It's just a couple steps. I can just walk across it and grab the tree branch on the other side. Well, I took my first step on the log, immediately slipped off, and landed on my back. So, again, I'm not one to give advice, but this time I'm going to give advice. If you're doing this out on your own, you really have to be alert about everything you're doing at all times. I mean, that was... So I slipped. I probably fell about 4 feet and landed on my back. Luckily, it was soft and I didn't really get hurt, but I think I pulled something, and I'm not necessarily hurt on the outside, but I'm hurting. So when I get home, I'll probably take some ibuprofen and just kind of, I don't know, lay down for a while. But it could have been worse. It really could have been. And I wasn't thinking, and just a simple little mistake that you think, it'll be all right. Not really doing anything dangerous. Think again. Seriously, think again. I could have hit a rock, I could have landed on something, and I just don't want to think about it. So my opening is just as I said earlier. Think about what you're doing at all times when you're out on your own, because one little slip up can really put you in some danger. And that's that's all I have for right now. I did bring back a handful of bamboo, which probably also wasn't a very good idea. Um, yeah, carrying weight on a hurt disc or muscle or whatever. Yeah, but I wasn't gonna waste the trip. Dang it! So I brought some back, and I'm gonna go rest, and I'll put up more of this wall. I think you know what, I'm looking. Okay, so hang on a second. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Looks pretty cool, huh? You're just looking at a big slat of bamboo, but it's probably 4 feet tall. Um, I think I'm gonna go up to maybe 5 and start a, a new side. Yeah, but for now I'm just going to I'm going to build up a little ways here, and then I'm going to go to the next side and start working on that side. It's easy to build a wall, you know, like this, but to start putting them together into, you know, to form something, it takes a little more thought than just, oh, well, I'll just build a wall. I'll just build 4 walls. So I'm going to, well, I don't know. I'll do a little bit more on this side, and then I'm going to go to another side and start working on it. But I think what I'm going to do is just do a little bit at a time, and just do, you know, a couple feet up on this next wall or next side, and then go to the opposite side and do a couple feet, and then come around behind me and do the last wall. And so the nice thing about it is, so this is a solid side. The other ones, well, they'll probably be solid, maybe. But one side's going to be short because it's going to have a door, so that'll be good. I can build that side up real quick, which is going to be the opposite of what you're looking at here. All right, well, it's getting kind of dark out. The sun's already gone down. Again, I'm sitting down because, whew, just walking back, it took a long time to come back in small steps. I'm gonna get back to modern modern civilization and baby my back for a little while. Hopefully I didn't do anything bad, and it's just maybe pulled a muscle or something, but oh man. I'll be back out here and I'll start working on some more. Sorry I couldn't show you more in the beginning here, but that's all right. We'll get it done. I tell you what, I will sign off for now. I'll be back in a little while, and hopefully I'll be able to show you some more sides getting work done next time we come out. All right, we'll see you in a little while. Not sure I can get this, or if you'll be able to see. Oh. Huh. Visitors. How cool. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm back. I've actually been back a few times. I just haven't done any filming. I did where I left off last time. I really wanted to catch up with some work that's being done out here. It's just, I don't know. I don't mind that it's dragging on for as long as it has, but we're on the 10th video that I've made out here so far. I said in the beginning, I didn't know how this was going to go. And I didn't know what to expect. And well, here I am. Still working on the shelter, and I don't know, just chugging along. I'll get it done eventually. But like I said, every time I come out here, it's just looking at the same thing over again. So I want to just come out a few times and get a head start on it, and well, just maybe end this video with a little more progress than you're normally used to seeing. So let's take a walk back over to the shelter, and I'll show you where I'm at. All right, it's going to be a little shaky, but as usual. So, and man, good grief, it's a mess out here. I guess that's what happens when you're a work in progress, right? So, last time I was talking to you, I said I would maybe quit the one side of the wall and start another new one. So that's where I'm at right now. I've got 2 walls up, and I want to go ahead and start making a third one here. Again, this is where the door is going to be, so this will just be a short wall, and it would be nice to have at least something started on the back there, so it'd feel a little more enclosed. Welcome to my mess. Show you the inside of what I got going on right now. Yeah, there you go. I like it. I think it's pretty cozy. It's a good word for it. So, but anyway, there's where I'm at. Alright, so I hope to get started on the, well, so here's the thing. For one, so I've got a couple of long poles left, but they're in pretty rough shape, so I don't know if I can use them. This long one here, I might be able to still cut up a little bit. What you can't see is the underside that has a really, I think it's got a huge crack in it. So, but I don't know. We'll look. So the other ones back there are they're too short, so I'm gonna just cut them as I'm making the smaller parts of the wall, and I've got to go get some more bamboo. I'm out, so I'm kind of stuck. I'm also out of these posts, so I'm gonna have to go back through the woods and get some more of these stakes, whatever you want to call them, posts, and I'll have to also create another fire and singe the ends so I can get them in the ground. So, you know, they seem to be working all right. I don't know if you can really see. Well, anyway, I burned the ends like I mentioned I would do a long time ago, and they seems to be working. I'll have to just wait and see. Well, they definitely work better than the bamboo post idea that I had. that didn't work. So these seem to be pretty sturdy. They're holding up well. My vine string is not doing too bad. That's another thing. I don't know how long that's going to hold. It might hold. Who knows? It might hold. Well, I'm not going to say permanently, but it might hold for a while. And I might have to. I don't know. I don't want to get any man-made string. So I don't know. It depends. I know a way to make my own string, but it's a lot of work and probably be a lot of string. So we'll see how that goes later on. Right now it's holding up. It's not going anywhere. It'll be good till I can get the framework up and I'll have a roof on eventually. That'll be real nice. So we're going to end this one with me doing a little more work out here. So we'll hopefully finish. I'll have to go out, I'll have to get some more bamboo and maybe get this side up to the same height. Probably won't get started on this wall, but at least I'll go out, I'll go get some more posts, and that'll be it for today. You'll notice, so I don't know if I need to point this out, but you know, why not? If you'll notice, the bamboo that I'm bringing back is not green. That's right. I'm not cutting down any of the growing bamboo. There's plenty of dead wood lying around that's still in pretty good shape. So that's what, you know, I do go and I'll scrounge through. If some of the stuff is too rotten, obviously I'm not going to bring it. But this brown stuff is just dried out. It's still strong, and like I said, it's not growing. I want to preserve the growing bamboo as much as it would look prettier, being nice and green, and it's not. I don't want to do that. So anyway, like I said, for what it's worth, I just wanted to point it out. I also wanted to show you this, and I don't know why I didn't see this before. So, alright, so there's the shelter. Right next to it is, oh boy, hang on a minute. Right next to it is, if you can tell, let me get a good angle at it, but what you're looking at is wild muscadine vines. These are growing right next to my shelter. How about that? So they're all up into the trees here, and I am going to eventually see if I can get some sort of a fence made or some kind of wall or whatever, and kind of manage these a little bit, get them to grow along the trellis or fence or whatever I make. And how cool will that be to have muscadines growing right outside your shelter? So I'm excited about that. Again, I didn't really know this was even here until I saw the leaves coming back up. And I will show you one more thing. This was, I mentioned this I think last episode. I got a couple of those leaf trees or whatever that I was telling you about, and I said I would transplant them. Well, check it out. There's one. So that one made it. The other one, I don't think it made it. So 1 out of 2. That's not bad, but that's cool. So I transplanted that one, and it seems to be taking its new home. So we'll be able to watch that thing grow eventually. If it's a fast grower, I might go get a couple more, put them around, and maybe camouflage my area a little more. Okay, as you can see, like I said, there's a lot of work to do around here, and I am making a huge mess. I'm going to try to clean this stuff up. Some of it will be used for firewood. That's why a lot of this wood's laying around inside the camp. I just want to chop it up and get it stacked up. But the other stuff I just need to, I don't know. I guess I need to, well, I don't know what I need to do with it. Get rid of it, put it in a pile. I'll probably just burn it. Um, but yeah, so so yeah. Oh, hey, little bird. Another visitor. Man, it's busy out here in the woods today. Um, okay, I'm not gonna show you this, but I'm gonna go take another trek down to the bamboo area. I'll be careful this time. Oh yeah, so I am getting better. It's been I don't know how many weeks, 5 or 6 maybe. Well, it's been a while since that accident, and luckily nothing was permanent. It was just look. I guess it was a strained muscle or something, a bruise, whatever. But I'm all back to normal. Thank goodness. Uh, Again, that was kind of scary. We'll definitely be careful next time I'm out there. Okay, so let's put this away and we'll go take a trek. All right. Uh, I'm going to go ahead and just end this video here. I've had pretty much this whole episode filmed except for how to close out this one. And I just wanted to get more done than what is currently, but it's just circumstances just not gonna happen. So maybe next time. And it's been dragging on too long, and I really wanted to post something, so we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Last time I was out, well, geez, it's still a mess out here, but I cleaned up a lot of it. I put all my wood that I wanted to use for fire in a stack instead of it just spread out all over the place, and yeah, it's just a mess. And I got a bunch more bamboo. You can see plenty of it, so I'll finish up probably another that back end of that wall that you're looking at right now. Well, last time I was out, I don't know if you can see, but I did get some more of the stakes, and I scorched the ends. So those are done. I had to use the fireplace last time. Oh gosh. So last time I used it, I couldn't stay here long enough for the embers inside to cool off. The fireplace was still hot. So I said, well, I'll come out here, you know, maybe in a day or so and cover it up because it's supposed to rain. Well, it rained and I didn't make it out. You can't see it now because I have it covered because we've gotten more rain since, and I didn't want it to get worse. But this is why I covered it up. Yeah, it caved in. Oh well. So that'll be another episode. For next time when I'm out, I'm gonna have to repair that. I guess I'll just make Fireplace 2.0, right? So the next one should be better. Again, that's why I have it covered up while I'm not out, because we got, I don't know, probably 2 days worth of rain before I was able to get back out here again, and well, that's what happens. So well, that's okay. Alright, so next time I'm out, I'll start building this wall. Come over to this side. This will be a small wall here. The door will be right there, and then the rest of the small wall will be right there. I'll have my enclosed area. I'll probably get it up to, I don't know. I said 7 feet, but my gosh, there's so much. I've been making so many trips back and forth just to get what I have right now. It might not be that tall. Yeah, who knows? All right. The other thing, what I want to do is put some sort of a roof on. And I went back and forth of different options. I originally was just gonna do like some of these right here. I mean, these are big. If I could get these and maybe split them in half, I could just make a layered upside down, right side up, overlapping roof, and then when it rains, it'll just run through the trough, so to speak, and go off. But again, that's gonna be so many more bamboos, and I have to find big ones like these. I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem because there's so many over there, but I don't know. My other option, and I kind of like this idea. Hey, there's a little rabbit out there. Yeah. So last time I had deer, now I got some rabbits. That's good. It's good to see some wildlife out here. Anyways, I was watching something, just a random video, and I saw where people were taking down trees. Now, obviously, that's not going to work because it's rotten. But just for example, they were taking a down tree and split the top of the bark and then peel it off. And they were making. Again, that one wouldn't work because it's too short. But there's tons of down trees around, and if I could find one that's recent. Hello. Someone's upset. All right, guys, I'm trying to film here. Anyways, if I could find a good oak that's not too old, I might be able to pull the bark off of it and use it to make shingles. Or just a big flat piece of bark and guys, seriously, they just parked in the tree right above me, so they're gonna make noise for the rest of this video. Anyways, that was my idea. I think I like the shingle or the bark roof idea. If it works, I can cover a lot of area really quickly. So that's where I'm gonna go from there. Whether I do it or not, I don't know, but we'll see when we get there. Let me get these walls up first. Hopefully the next time I come out here, I'll have to fix that. Luckily, I won't really need it right now because I got all the stakes that I need in the ground. So, but I'll put up the walls. I'll get them to a good height. I'll finish cutting all these up, get them to the right length, and my vine string, I'm sure it's not going to last, but it's holding up pretty good. I mean, that's not going anywhere. So again, I don't know how long that'll last. That basket that I made was, I don't know, maybe a year, 2 years old. Gosh, can't be that long. But anyway, when I first came out here, I made that basket, and it lasted pretty long. I just left it out in the weather, and it just sat on the ground, so it rotted. I just picked it up and threw it in the fire, but it stood. I mean, I had stuff in it, and it was malleable while I was trying to take care of it, keeping it out of the rain and stuff. But eventually it just got rotted. So, but that's okay. It lasted a long time, which again, it was longer than I thought it would. All right. Well, I'm going to end it here, like I said, and I'll sit out here for a little. I think it's going to rain again. As you can see, it's kind of dark out and cloudy right now. I'm expecting more storms coming in later on this evening, maybe tonight. We'll see. But I'll get that cleaned up. Yeah, I guess since I'm already out here, I might as well try to repair it a little bit or just prep it. Maybe somehow store the mud that's already on there and so I can reuse it. Jeez. I wish I wouldn't have procrastinated and came out here and covered it up. Well, such is life, right? So, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and end this now and finish up this last episode. Go ahead and post it. I'll probably stay out here for a little while since I'm already here. I don't know. We'll see what. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Just kind of, this wind is out of my sails when I came out here and saw that. But I appreciate you guys hanging in there and watching. I know this was a longer episode, but we had a lot of stuff that happened in this episode, so hopefully it was entertaining. I'll be back out here, and I will try to get the next video done a little more quickly. Well, again, I appreciate you just hanging in there and watching my little adventure, so to speak, because I just am out here, well, basically having fun. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. I'll be back soon.